everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Magalie and I am a mortgage consultant. In today's video, we are going to talk about who can get a mortgage in the UK as a foreign national on a visa. For the purpose of this video, a foreign national is going to be someone who has recently moved into the UK, works here and lives here. It is possible to get a mortgage on a visa in the UK. Now, some visas are eligible and others are not. Mortgage is secured on the property. And when you're doing the application, you will need to show to the lender that you have all intentions of making effort to keep your property, otherwise they will be able to repossess it from you. Unfortunately, not everyone on a visa is able to open a mortgage in the UK. There are some visas that are not eligible for obvious reasons. Now, let's start by the list of the visas that are not eligible for a mortgage application in the UK. The first one is a tourist visa, and that is for obvious reasons. You are coming here as a tourist, which shows that you only be here for a maximum of 6 months. It wouldn't make sense for a lender to offer you a mortgage if you're not going to live here to make payments on the mortgage. The second one is a student visa. As a student, you're limited to the number of hours that you can make. A typical student visa here gives you the right to work for 20 hours a week and unlimited during term time. The only exceptions to the student visa is if you're on a postgraduate course like a doctorate degree and you're currently working here, then there are some banks out there that could look into the application for you. But if you're just a regular student and you're just working your 20 hours a week and you're working in a cafe or doing the hospitality job, let's say, because that is a very common student job, then unfortunately you will need to wait. Thirdly, we have refugee visa. So if you've got a refugee or you're currently seeking asylum, then you will not be able to apply for a mortgage. That is because the bank doesn't know if you will actually be granted the permission to stay here or not, and the mortgage is a long-term binding contract. And finally, if you have diplomatic immunity, the person that enjoys the diplomatic immunity cannot be prosecuted. Diplomatic immunity is usually given to a representative of a country working in another country, for example, an ambassador. When you get a mortgage and you're not able to keep up to date with the payments on the mortgage, the bank should be able to repossess your property by going through the court. So if you or your family members enjoy diplomatic immunity, they will not be able to prosecute you. So the banks will shy away from that. Okay, those are the list of the visas that will not be considered for a mortgage. Now let's look at the list of visas that will be considered for a mortgage in the UK. Work permit holders can apply for a mortgage. Your employer will need to demonstrate that they will extend your visa, and they will also need to demonstrate to the lender that there is nobody in the UK who is able to do the job that you're currently doing for them. An example of this is usually professional sport person. Now you have tier 1 and tier 2 visas. If you have a spouse visa, you can get a mortgage in your single name or in a joint name, whether your partner has a British nationality or comes from the European Economic Area. If you have indefinite leave to remain, and also if you used to be an asylum seeker and now you have indefinite leave to remain, you are able to qualify for an application for a mortgage. Those are the list of the visas that are eligible for the application. Now let's look at the criteria. Once you have the right visas, so the eligible visas, lenders are different. So they have different application criteria. Some lenders will ask you to have at least 2 to 3 years remaining on your visa at the time of the application. Some will request you to have a credit score of at least 6 months at the time of the application. Some lenders will request you to have a minimum credit score pass. Okay. And past those stages, you will be subject to the normal eligibility criteria, normal documentation that everyone provides for a mortgage application. As a foreign national looking for a mortgage, I will advise you to approach your bank first. Ask them about getting a mortgage, explain your situation to them, and they're going to let you know if that is something that they offer or not. And then if your bank is not able to help you with this, the second route is to speak to a broker, and they will be able to find you a lender that will be, suitable for you. Like, brokers don't usually charge you until you decide to go with who they are advising you, they are recommending for you. So don't be shy, but I will advise you to speak to one broker at the time until they give you the final answer. Because if you speak to several of them, what they do is they go into your credit file and they check everything and they leave a mark there. So it is important to speak to one broker at the time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this has been helpful. See you in my next video. Leave me some comments and any questions that you might have. Thank you and bye.